Um, at the last apartment, tossing keys out of bus windows, right?
I don't remember doing that.
Kanaya, do you remember Demar doing that?
Yeah, I do remember like stuff that, like him moving his keys over and over again.
One time we found them, we looked for a long time. We found them on someone's lawn, like a block away. Your set of keys. How do you think they got there?
I don't remember.
Okay, how about the time that the last apartment, your keys ended up in the elevator shaft?
No, those are Johnson's.
No, that was your set.
No, that was Johnson's.
Did you borrow them because you lost your set?
No, I didn't lose one. I was using yours.
Because yours were tossed out of a bus window?
Nope.
If you were the one responsible for an item and you lose it, it doesn't matter if it's technically Dalton's keys because we're all living together, right?
I know, I was just saying it's Dalton's.
But you lost them down the elevator shaft?
Yeah.
Okay, how did that happen?
They fell down. Yeah. Because our friend lost it down.
You didn't shove them down the elevator shaft like you did at this place?
I didn't shove it down here, and I didn't shove it down here.
Okay, how is it possible when the one here had your lanyard and Apple AirTag and everything else on it attached?
I told you, I signed it to shove down later, and then it went down. Because I heard it.
You would hear it clink if you shoved it down too.
I said I did hear it. I said I heard it.
Whether you do or don't, we're on the 6th floor, so either way it's inconsequential.
No, I was on the first floor.
Why are we on the 1st floor?
The lobby.
The lobby cameras would have had that?
Yes.
And what did you see happen since he claims you were inside the elevator?
So, I seen him like, he was holding his keys in his hand, and then, I don't know, they like fell on the floor, and then the elevator closed, and he came upstairs and asked me if I had the keys, and asked for them back, and I said no, I don't have the keys, and then he was gone.
They fell on the floor where he was standing or where you were standing?
Where he was standing.
Okay.
And then I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so there's this area of the elevator that's like 1.5 inches. That's like an opening between the elevators. And when you're standing on any of the floors and you look in, I don't know where that goes, but it's like nothingness. So you can shove things in there, right? Yeah. Is there a reason you've never wanted to have your own keys, Demar?
I didn't shove them down.
But everywhere we've lived, you've been given keys and you've never been able to have them, right? So why is that? No, don't shrug. It's your body. You're smart and capable. So what happens to your body when keys that you're responsible for are in your hands and possession?
I usually swing them around.
What's that?
I usually swing them around.
Swing them around. And then where do they go?
I swing them around and they grab on my finger, and I do that again to unwrap me. And then they run off and I keep them together.
But we're talking about like 5 or 6 sets of keys by now. So where did they all go? And how did they all end up lost?
That's what I did. But they don't go down the elevator. That's just what I usually do.
Well, whenever you're ready to talk more about that, I'm curious to get to know you more, how that actually works. Tell me about when, for example, like Kanaya is really stressed out and saying like, "Oh, I'm going crazy," and she's crying, right? And then you kind of like laugh a little bit, and your eyes kind of light up, and you're smiling. What's the train of thought with that?
I don't smile.
You do, and you cover it sometimes with your hand. So what's the feeling, or if there's no feeling, then what are you thinking during that time?
Why don't you hear? Why do you not understand?
Are you being someone different than earlier today?
Hmm?
Are you being a different person now than you were a few hours ago when you were willing to tell me about yourself?
I am.
You know you smile very often. When people get hurt, you smile or laugh. When people are stressed out or crying, you smile or laugh. You do. When my car was broken into by you guys and I was asking questions in the car, you coughed. You said you coughed, but it was actually a laugh, right? And you covered your mouth with a smile, a foot from my face, so I saw you. I feel like you're not being honest again. So I don't really want to talk and ask questions anymore. You stay a mystery person. Let me look at my list.